अस्सलाम वालेकुम टू ऑल. सो बेसिकली ये फिफ्थ वीडियो है 60 डे चैलेंज की एंड काफ़ी रिक्वेस्ट्स आई थी एक पर्टिकुलर टॉपिक को कवर करने के लिए. सो दैट इज़ व्हाई आई चोज दिस टॉपिक. सो बेसिकली प्लान ये है कि पास पेपर के क्वेश्चंस होंगे एंड उन्हीं क्वेश्चंस के थ्रू हम कॉन्सेप्ट्स को कवर करेंगे, फॉर्मूलाज को कवर करेंगे एंड एटसेट्रा. So let's start. Alright, so this is the question we will be starting from. On the grid in the answer space, OA is A. So basically this is OA. OA means that O shows the origin and OA means that this is a position vector. Because let's say this is the origin, this is O, yes, this is the origin, and this is vector OA, which is represented by A. This vector is a position vector because it is starting from the origin. Same with OB. Point Y is also marked. On the grid, mark clearly the point X such that OX is 3B minus 2A. Okay. So now the meaning of 3B. If OB, that means this one line represents B. So 3B will be represented by these three lines. So now I have made 3B. Now I need to make minus 2A. Now this is A, this is positive A. I need to go to the minus side. So that means I need to take from here, I need to take this side. If positive is on the right side, I will take the left side and I will take the left side 2 units because it is negative 2A. So this is over here and this will be my point X. Now, if we recheck, if we see that this is the point X, so yes, 3B, we are coming 3 straight from the origin, and then minus 2A. For example, OX, if I join and make this a vector. So this OX vector, it is represented by this line and then this line. So this is basically 3B and this is minus 2A. So we have represented it correct. This is the X point. Let me show it to you. This one. Okay. Write down OY in terms of A and B. Okay. So what is basically OY? Let's make a line first to OY. This is OY, right? And now we need to represent it in the form of A and B. So first I have this and then I'm going in this direction. So now I'm coming down. When I was going up, B was positive. So I'm going down 3 units, 3 boxes. So it will be minus 3B. And then I'm going to the left. When I was going to the right, A was positive. So here A will be negative 1. Just one box. So OY is minus 3B plus A. Okay. It is given that OP is equal to A plus NB, where N takes all values from minus 3 to 3. On the grid, draw the locus of P. Okay. So right now, I'm not covering this question because this even covers the topic loci. Let's move towards the next question. Question number 8A. In the diagram, OABCDE is a regular hexagon. What is a regular hexagon? Which has equal sides. So hexagon has 6 sides. So all these 6 sides are equal. OA is A. Again, this is the position vector for A. And OC is equal to C. Express the CD in terms of A or C as simply as possible. Okay. So this is CD. Now we know OA, we know OC. We can, okay, if this is A and if this vector O is parallel to vector CD, so this will also be A. We know this because parallel vectors, and since we know they have equal length, parallel vectors are basically, for how are they represented? OA is equal to K times CD. They have the same direction, right? So this K over here will be a 1 because their length is also same. We just read that this is a regular hexagon. So that is why CD will be A. Now AC. Let's make a line to AC to see what's actually happening. Okay. So now this is this is AC. And in this direction. Okay. So how do we basically write it? We use the addition rule. We start from the tip where the vector is starting, and then we move towards the tail, this part. So it will be AO. We will go in this direction, that is AO plus OC. So AO plus OC will give us AC. Now AO, what is AO? OA is A, so AO, the direction is being changed, that will be negative A. And OC is C, negative A plus C. Okay, now coming towards the next one, OB. OB. Now let's join this one to see what's actually happening. Okay. So this is OB. Now how can we represent OB? OB can be represented in the way. Again, we will start from the tip. Tip is O. So OB equals OC plus CB. And yes, this is the addition rule, because if we remove the C, it will again give us OB. So OC is C, but now what about CB? We don't know what is CB. Okay, so now first let's figure out CB. So for figuring out CB, we would again use this addition rule. So it's CB. We will start from the tip, CO plus OB. One way is CO plus OB. But that wouldn't fulfill our purpose, because OB, we are already finding OB. So let's take another route. CB, let's start this. CA plus AB. We can easily find this. Okay, CA plus AB. Now, we already know what CA is. We know AC. AC is minus A plus C. So CA will be the opposite. That is A minus C. Plus AB. Now, we know that OC is C, and we know that AB is half of OC. So that means it's half C plus half C. So this will be A minus half C. That means CB is A minus half C. So the vector becomes A, C minus half, that means half C. A plus half C. Let's move towards the B part. Okay, this is not related to vectors. Okay, now let's come to this question. In the diagram, OABC is a parallelogram. That means this side, OA is parallel to CB, OC is parallel to AB. Okay. OA is 5, 1. OB is 8, 6. Okay, the position vectors are given. Find OB. Now, how do we find the length? It's very easy. It's 5 square plus 1 square. This is the standard form where you put the under root. You use, this is, by the way, the column vector form. Okay, so this is the column vector form, and 5 and 1. This is basically, I can say this is the, how many times it's going on the x-axis, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is on the y-axis. So it's basically x square plus y square. Right? And the reason behind this formula, I will explain, because it's a very easy reason. If I make this a triangle, 90 degree, this will be the hypotenuse. Right? So this is the hypotenuse. This is for x. It's 5 square, and for here the length is 5. For here it's 1. And if we want to find this hypotenuse, let's say that this is A, so it will be A square is equal to 5 square plus 1 square, and then we can put the under root. Okay, here we need to find for OB. So it will be under root 8 square plus under root 8 square plus 6 square. And that is 8 square is 64. 64 plus 36, that gives me 100, and under root 100 is a 10. Okay. Express as column vectors. So I just told you this is how the column vectors are expressed. Alright. AB. So if I want to express AB, I'll do it over here. Okay. AB. Vector AB. So for AB, how will I find AB? AB will be found by AO plus OB, the addition rule we just discussed. So AO, OA is 5, 1. So AO will be minus 5 minus 1. And OB will be 8, 6. So minus 5 plus 8 will be a 3. And minus 1 plus 6 will be a 5. So it will be 3, 5. Now, CA. Now, let's first mark CA. This is CA. So, we can find CA by CO plus OA. So, let's find through that because we can easily find the position vectors. So, that will be CO plus OA. Now, we already have OA, CO we can find. Let's find OC. So, OC we are going 3 units on x-axis and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units on y-axis. So, this will be minus 3, minus 5, plus 5, 1. Minus 3 plus 5, that will give me a 2. Minus 5 plus 1 will give me a minus 4. So, CA will be 2 minus 4. The point P lies on CA. The point P lies on CA is produced that AP is H times CA. So, it is on the line CA. Let's make that line again. Okay. And let's say that this is point P, such that AP is H times CA. Okay. Now, show that OP is 5 plus 2H, 1 minus 4H. Okay, OP, that means the position vector. Let's make an OP line so that we can actually see. So, basically, OP is OA plus AP. And we already know that AP is H times CA. So, let's just write that down. OP is OA. OA is 5, 1 plus AP. AP is H times CA. And we have already found CA. So, it's 2H minus 4H. And when we add them, so this will become 5 plus 2H and 1 minus 4H. So, we have shown that. Given that P lies on the x-axis, find the value of H. Okay. So, if it lies on the x-axis, that means the y lying on x-axis, basically let me show it to you over here. Lying on x-axis means that it lies like this. This is P and the position vector. So, if I give it in column vector form, there would be some x value, but the y would be 0. So, that means this part, 1 minus 4h equals 0, right? So, then I would find h, and h would be 1 upon 4. Alright. Now, since we have h value, we will plug this in OP. Once we get the position vector, we can easily find the coordinates. So, we know that the x value will be 5.5. Once we plug this h value back into this, and y is 0. So these are the coordinates of OP. Alright, we will now do one last question for vectors. Okay, so OA is this. This is the position vector for A. This is the position vector for B. It says find OA mod. Mod of OA means you need to find the length. You already know how to find the length. That is 8 square plus 6 square. And that is 10. So mod of OA is 10. Okay, then we need to find vector BA. BA will be BO plus OA. We will use the addition rule. Okay, so we know that what is OB. We will swap it. We will multiply this by minus sign to make it BO. So ये हो जाएगा minus 3, 2 plus OA, that is 8, 6. Minus 3 plus 8, that is 5. 6 plus 2, 7, 8. So this makes it 5, 8. Okay, given that BC is x9 and BC is equal to KOA, that means BC is parallel to OA. Find the value of K. Okay, so OA, basically KOA means 8K. We will multiply OA by K, and 6K equals BC, that is x and 9. So that means 6K equals 9. We can easily find out K with this. So 9 divided by 6, that is 3 upon 2. So K is 3 upon 2. 3 upon 2. Now it says x. We already have the K value. We will put this value 3 upon 2. 2 1s are 2, 4s are 4, 3s are 12. That is the x. 12. Now the area of triangle OAB upon area of triangle ACB. Alright, so first of all, let's construct both the triangles so we have an idea about the areas. Okay, so OAB, let's just join this line. Okay, this is triangle OAB. Now we will come towards triangle ACB. So first for that we need point C. Okay, we know that BC is x9, the column vector. Okay, and value of x is 12. So from B, I'll go 12 units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And 9 units up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Over here. Very quickly again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then 9 units up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Over here. So this is basically point C. Now we need to make ACB. Let's make that ACB. Okay. So this is the triangle ACB. Now one thing we know is that OA is parallel to BC, right? These two lines are parallel because BC is K times OA, and two vectors are parallel when they have the same position vector. Rather, I would say that in the simplest form, those two are not the same position vector. Rather, in simplest form, when those two vectors are same. Okay, so that means this angle will be equal to this angle. Then, because these form an alternate angle, all right. Then we can say, since these are 180 degrees lines. So we would get to know that these two angles are similar triangles. These two triangles are similar triangles. If we, see it in various ways, we would be able to identify that. Okay, so OAB. Now, we know that the line BC is bigger because K, what is K? K was 3 upon 2. Right? It's 9/6, that is 3 upon 2. K was 3/2. Now, we know that BC is bigger. But what about the area? The length of BC is bigger, and if you know that for area, we square it. So 3 upon 2 square, 1. Basically, 1 length of OA, because BC was K times OA. So we will figure this out and we would get to know the ratio of the area. And we need to find first for the, we need OAB first and then ACB. So this will be 1 upon 3 upon 2 whole square. It would be this way. And now we can easily figure out the area, that is 4 upon 9. How we did that? Because we got to know that both they had parallel lines and both the triangles were similar. So the ratio is 4/9. Alright, I hope you find this video to be fruitful and we have grasped the concepts of vectors through various past papers, and we'll be doing more in the future. And you can tell in the comment box if you want any particular videos or if you want further explanation on any topic. Thank you so much. Allah Hafiz.